Hi, my name's Chris Winters, and I'm running to be your next Secretary of State. I'm Deputy Secretary of State to Secretary Jim Condos. When Jim told me he was stepping down, I knew I had to step up. As the current deputy, I understand what's at stake. Today's threats to democracy are changing the game. The challenges we're facing today are unlike anything we've seen before. Election integrity is under attack. Voting rights are being restricted in other states in ways we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago. Yet, here in Vermont, we lead the nation in elections, expanding access to the ballot box while protecting election integrity. We're also a national leader in professional licensing and in the many other services Vermonters and Vermont businesses rely on from our office every single day. Together with Jim Condos, I've been fighting against those threats, holding the line on democracy, building the #1 rated election system in the country, and implementing universal vote by mail in the middle of a global health pandemic so no Vermonter had to choose between their health and their right to vote. I can tell you there's still a lot more work to do on the horizon. Vermont needs a Secretary of State that all Vermonters can trust. I want to build Vermonters' trust in our democracy. I believe that our votes matter, that we can vote for candidates who represent us, and if they fail to meet our expectations, we can hold them accountable through voting. I've been a career public servant for Vermont. I've been Deputy Secretary for 7 years and worked in the office for 25. I've spent my career as a nonpartisan problem solver, not as a politician. I lead our legislative agenda, HR, IT, communications, and I oversee all 4 divisions of the Office of Professional Regulation, Business Registration, the State Archives, and of course, elections. Our office is an 80-person agency with a $17 million budget. We have wide-ranging responsibilities requiring a manager who's committed to the mission and ready to do the work. I grew up in the small town of Williamstown, the son of a truck driver and an office secretary. I'm proud to be the first person in my family to go to college. I'm a father of 4 great kids, and I'm driven to make our state a better place. As a state employee, a school board chair, or as a Little League coach, I just want to solve problems and be of service. I've dedicated my professional career to making sure that Vermonters are served well by the Secretary of State's office, and I'm proud to have earned the endorsements of Jim Condos and Deb Markowitz, our previous Secretary of State. That's 24 years of Secretaries of State and 2.5 decades of consistent progress and great service that I've been a part of as a key figure on their leadership teams. I'm also endorsed by Treasurer Beth Pierce, Senators Cheryl Hooker and Brian Collmore, City Clerk Henry Heck, and Representative Mary Howard. They're all familiar with my track record and my ability to get things done. I'm ready to uphold the success of the office and build on them. A well-run Secretary of State's office makes Vermonters' lives safer, easier, and better. I'm running for Secretary of State because after 25 years, I'm more passionate than ever about public service, about making sure our elections are safe and secure, about making sure our voters have access to voting and to their government, and that our businesses have the supports they need to operate successfully, and making sure our professional licensees are qualified and held accountable for their conduct. I'll ensure that our office is transparent, responsive, and helpful to all Vermonters at all times. And when I say these things, they're not just talking points for me, they're deliverables. I'm proud to be a proven problem solver who's done the job, and I'm ready to take Vermont to the next level. I'm running as a public servant who's committed to this office and is dedicated to this work, improving the health, safety, and lives of all Vermonters. I'm an experienced and effective leader with a track record of results. I'll bring stability and continuity to the Secretary of State's office at a time when it's desperately needed. With my experience doing the actual work, I'll hit the ground running and I'll be ready to lead on day one. So please, get out and vote on August 9th. We've made it easy and we've provided lots of options for you to take advantage of. So please make your voting plan today. You can vote by mail, vote early at your clerk's office, or vote in person on Election Day. But whatever you do, please vote because your vote is your voice.